How's it going, everyone? It's the Detective, and welcome back to another installment of Bottleman News. We have a bunch of stuff to show in this video. We've got a bunch of product images recently, so I figured there's no better time than now to do a Bottleman News update. We have a bunch of really cool stuff. We got 2 new releases, a manga, and a promotion. So let's just jump right in, starting with Golden Colamaru. So let's start off with Golden Colamaru here, and this was something that was revealed to us a couple weeks ago, but we got a few more reveals, so I waited for all the photos to release. As you can see here, it's just what the name suggests, it's just Golden Colamaru. Now, Golden Colamaru along with Golden Aquasports actually appeared in one of the episodes of the anime, and they got toy releases, which does make sense. However, it does bring up a couple of questions, because Colamaru, out of all of the Bottlemen, is the most infamous for breakage, because the pressure being put on the hold parts can cause the actual core to snap. And a lot of people were hoping that we'd get a new version of Colamaru, perhaps with a solid black or gray colored core, or even in a totally other recolor. And, well, we did, but it's in gold plastic. And the reason that's concerning is because gold plastic syndrome, that's literally the term for gold plastic on toys, which breaks really easily. And unfortunately, model kits, especially with gold plastic, tend to have breakage in parts that far more exceeding gold plastic used on other toys, such as, for example, Legos. You're going to have a better chance of breaking a golden model kit than you will have breaking a golden Lego figure. And the reason this is very nerve-wracking is because there's a chance that the gold plastic used on this Colamaru here is actually inferior to the plastic used in the original version. However, if Takara found a really solid and very structurally sound form of gold plastic, then we're definitely going to be in for a treat, because perhaps this will actually have a really solid core. Now, Golden Colamaru was actually going to retail for about 1,100 yen, which, if you don't know, translates to roughly $11 USD. And that's because it comes with this thing here. Now, if you take a look at the box, you'll see on the top we have a little promotion for what this is. And this basically is a dock for one of these Switch Joy-Cons. This Golden Colamaru actually comes with a code that you can put into the Switch, and you get a little mini game that actually corresponds with the Joy-Con of a Switch. Whether or not you'll need the actual game from the digital battle set to play this minigame, we don't know. Hopefully that's not the case, because I'm sure not everyone can afford that, but for only, about 200 yen, $2 more than the standard Colamaru, you can get the golden version here, and also get this minigame, so for some people this might definitely be a big draw. So here is Gold Aquasports, and definitely a very nice companion to the Golden Colamaru. It looks from the pictures that the armor on the Aquasports and Colamaru will match, and of course the cores will match, being that slightly darker color used on the core. And unlike Colamaru, I honestly don't think that even if the gold plastic is kind of bad, I don't think that there will be much of a risk of breaking this guy, since the original Aquasports held together perfectly, and Aquasports as a Bottleman is just fantastic. It's definitely one of the best ones out there. The magazine is fantastic as well. And this version here honestly looks great too. I love the blue highlights. I think that it actually looks better than the Colamaru with those red highlights. Just having that cool blue contrasting with the bright gold. Definitely very, very nice in my opinion. And while Colamaru had that actual Joy-Con dock for the Switch, Aquasports comes with something a little extra special. You actually get 4 of these recolored golden speed kind of strike shot caps. These were first used with Raijing Milk, and they were also released on their own as a strike shot, speed cap. But it's really cool that we're actually getting recolors of them in this set. I could definitely imagine if we end up getting a special version of Gyakurock in the future, that they actually recolor and kind of remake the metal caps that Fujin Black actually used. And it's definitely very nice that we're getting these extra caps with Aquasports, because that means that we do get 5 caps in total. I honestly do think that this Aquasports here in the golden form is actually a little bit of a better deal than Colamaru, because while you do get that mini game along with Colamaru, I definitely think that generally for most people, having extra speed caps will be more useful than having that Switch game. So next up we have the first ever kind of promotion and crossover that Bottleman's done with an actual brand of a drink. This is DekaVita, and this is kind of like this sports/energy drink. Deka stands for big, Vita stands for vitamin, and this is really cool. This is a promo Colamaru. As you can see, it looks really fantastic. It's got this translucent green core, really nice stickers, this orange armor, but what really sucks about this is that this is a promotion that you get by winning some type of little lottery or random drawing sort of idea. I'm not sure if you either have to buy Bottleman products or DekaVita products or both. I think it's just if you buy DekaVita products, you can enter for a chance to win, you know, in Japan. And the reason this kind of sucks is because they're making this at a very limited quantity. So people outside of Japan are going to have a really hard time getting it, and especially, you know, years and years after the contest ends, these are going to be really hard to find for sale. It still isn't like anything super special. I'm sure you could just get a Colamaru painted up to be like this, and, you know, it's not like you're going to want to use this Bottleman anyway, so it's not a huge deal, but for the collectors out there, you know, it might be a bit hard to get. So finally, we have announcement for a Bottleman manga one-shot. This is honestly super big. This is really crazy news. The art itself looks fantastic. Just look at Kota right there. He looks so much better than in the anime. I hope that if we do get a season 2 of the anime, then they actually do a little bit of a time jump, and we get to see, you know, kind of an older looking Kota and an older looking versions of all the characters, because I feel like the anime versions are like really weird. They kind of look like these chibi characters almost, and they have big heads, really squeaky voices. It would be honestly so nice to get something like this. You can see another promotional art for it right here. This art is honestly just fantastic. Like, look at Colamaru right there. Looks absolutely fantastic. Kota himself, of course, looks so much less, you know, kind of funny looking as he does in the anime. He looks really determined and menacing here, as does Colamaru. What's really cool is that the author and, you know, illustrator and such for this manga, for this one-shot in Korokoro, is actually going to be the same guy who wrote the Bakutech manga, you know, back in like 2011 and 2012, which is really, really exciting. So we know that he's kind of been in this genre before. I'm super excited to see what the story is about, if it's going to be similar or different from the anime. Most likely different. Very excited. I'll probably buy it if they ever make an English version, so that's really cool. If we get more information about this or more, you know, images, I'll probably just do another quick Bottleman news video in the future. But anyway, just leave a comment down below with what you think about this manga, since I'm honestly super excited for it. So that's basically going to wrap it up for this installment in Bottleman News. If you haven't seen the past Bottleman videos that I've done, be sure to check the link in the description. I'll have the playlist to those videos linked, along with the playlist to my B-Daman videos that I've done recently. I've opened up a lot of cool stuff. I built some Bottleman, some B-Daman as well, so just be sure to check those out. I'm super duper excited for all of these releases. Probably the release that I'm least excited for is the DekaVita Colamaru, just because it is a promotion and there's no real guarantee that I'll even be able to find one. But I'm definitely most excited for the manga as well as at Aquasports, because the golden speed caps look super cool, and Aquasports in general is just a really nice looking Bottleman. So I'm definitely very excited to get it in gold form. The golden Colamaru, as I stated earlier, I'm a bit nervous about the plastic breaking, but we'll have to see what happens once people in Japan start getting it. Anyway though, guys, please leave a comment down below with your thoughts on this news. I want to hear your thoughts. I'll reply to the comments. I always read every comment anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more Bottleman and B-Daman videos. I'm the Detective, and I'll see you in the next one.